Hey guys, Devin Becker here with another tutorial on how to solve the Rubik's Cube. My other tutorial was a little hard, I guess. So I'm gonna show you guys the beginning method. This is typically for beginners, so if you have at least some experience with the Rubik's Cube, I would recommend my other video. But if you have no idea how to do anything on it, this is a video for you. So let's scramble it. So here's my scrambled Rubik's Cube. So it's the same as the other method. You want to create the cross. So what you do is you need to connect two colors, so white, white, and then red, red. So I want to do the same with all of them, so I would have white, white, and then blue, blue right there, and then white, white, and orange, orange, and so on. So I'm just going to connect the blue. Now I have the blue in. Orange is already in place to move. So I'll just move that right in. Here's green. So now I have the cross. Now we're going to place in the corners. What you want to do is you want to, if there's one that's already in, don't worry about that. Unless it's the right corner in the right spot, it's just not placed in right. So in this case, it is placed in right. So you're going to hold the cross on the bottom, and then you're going to look for a corner that goes in one of these. So here's the blue and orange one. You want to place it between the blue and orange. So the way that you get that down here is you move it away, bring this up, push it in, and bring it back down, and now it's right in there. So, and then if they're facing up, you do the same thing right there, and then you turn it twice, so now it's facing you, and then you do the same thing, and now it's in. So you just do that with all of them until you have the whole first layer done, and then you should have a T on all of them. So now what you're going to do is you're going to look for an edge that does not have yellow on it. So if you solved on white, then you want to look for an edge that is not yellow. So here's an orange and green. It's already placed in the right position. Since green is facing me, I want to connect it with the green center. It's already connected. So the orange is going to be on either orange, or either on the right or the left. In this case, it's on the right, so I move it away from the right, bring it in, push it down, and what that did is it got those two together, and then I place it right back in, and there you go. You got that edge placed in. So you do that with all of them. So since it's on the right, I move it away. And then if it's placed in, it's just switched. You do the same thing to get it out. So now it is not there, it is right here. And then you place it back in. So you move it again to the left. And now you have all those. And you can get a lot of things on this. You can get a L, an I, or a cross. In this case I have an L. You can also get a dot, just a dot in the middle. Doesn't matter what these are, you can just get a dot, and what you're trying to do is you're just trying to create the cross. So if you have a dot, it doesn't matter which way you hold it. So after you have it held the right way, which is any way in this case, you do this algorithm: front, right, top, right, top, front. So now you have an L. Then you do the same thing with one of the pieces facing you and one facing to the right. And then you do the same algorithm. And then you get an I. And then you do the same thing. Now I have the cross. Sometimes you might have a yellow piece right there, but in this case I don't. So now what you're trying to do is you're going to try to find pieces together. So here's a green, but you need to have two together. Now there's blue and orange together, and red and green are switched. So to switch those back, you do this algorithm: right, top, top, right, top, right, top, down. So what that did is it switched those two pieces, and if you turn it to the left, no, right, I don't know, now all of those are together. Now what you want to do is you want to place the corners correctly. So one is already placed and turned correctly. That might not always happen. Sometimes it might be like that, but it's not. So it's gonna be like that. So you do this algorithm. You hold it, the one that is on the bottom right. Sometimes there's not gonna be one, but in this case there is. So if there isn't one, what you do is you can hold it anyway until there is one, and then you do this algorithm. And nothing's placed correctly yet, so you do it again. Now they are. Now I got this. So what you want to do is you have to do a algorithm twice. So you want to turn the right, top, top, right, back, and then you get that. Then you do it on the left. And then now they're facing that way, so you have headlights to the right, and then you do it again. So you want these hella on the right, by the way. So that solved it, but sometimes you can get things like that, or you can get that. You can get all kinds of things. So you just want to do that algorithm. So if it was that, like that 3, then you want to hold it so it's like that. If it's the 2, you want to hold it like this. And then the only other one you can get is this or that. And then that last one you have to do twice. So yeah, that's how you solve the Rubik's Cube.